Hey everyone, CaffeineMan here, and today we are going over the new GFuel Spyro energy drink. It is a dragon fruit energy drink. Not a ton of dragon fruit energy drinks on the market. I'm going to tell you more about that coming right up. Hello again everyone, thank you so much for joining me today where I go over everyday energy for everyday people on my channel. It's primarily energy drink reviews, but I do the occasional caffeine safety video as well as caffeinated product. If that sounds good to you, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every Tuesday night and one on the weekends. And if you know anyone else that may be interested in energy drinks or caffeinated content, feel free to share this video or any of my other videos on your social media as well. And in today's video, we're going over the new GFuel Spyro. That's right. As soon as I heard that this came out, I knew I was going to have to pick it up because there's not a lot of dragon fruit energy drinks on the market, and I had to keep a sharp eye on their website. And by me, I mean Energy Drink Josh said, hey, they have it, go buy it. I said, okay. And I was able to get my hands on it. Just arrived in the mail, and I'm getting you guys the review right away because I know how much you guys love GFuel. So let's jump right into this. So when we take a look at who and what Spyro actually is, well, we know that it is a dragon fruit energy drink from GFuel, but originally Spyro was a character that came out in 1998. My goodness, 1998. That was a long time ago. Where were you guys like in 1990? Were most of you even born by 1998? Well, where was I in 1998? I was actually, I graduated from college in 1998. So it's stay in school, kids, because you could be like CaffeineMan. Was that sarcasm? I honestly, I'm leaving it up to them to figure out if that was sarcasm or not. But yeah, it came out in 1998 on the PlayStation system. PlayStation doing tons of great things when they came out. Tons of amazing games. And I remember loving the PlayStation for all the amazing products they had come out with. And they've continued that trend throughout the years. Spyro was so popular that they even did another remake in 2018. Who knows if they have another game coming out soon because they just released this drink. That's usually how these things work. But it is just an amazing world that we live in where, you know, you have chickens that, you know, produce eggs for you. You now have dragons that produce dragon fruit for you. What better fruit can you have than one made by a dragon? That's not where they come from. Where do they come from? Apparently dragon fruit doesn't come from a dragon, which is very misleading. If you think about it, you know, a dragon being a fantasy creature, how can you name a fruit after it? But whatever the case, it was originally cultivated down in Mexico, Peru, Central America, down places south from me. And I actually never knew what dragon fruit tasted like because I never had dragon fruit and I haven't really ever had that many dragon fruit drinks. And even doing this channel, there haven't been that many dragon fruit energy drinks, except recently, last summer, Red Bull came out with their dragon fruit energy drink. And before that, the only other one that I had was the Celsius Strawberry Heat. I thought that the Celsius Heat Strawberry Dragon Fruit, well, it was okay. I wasn't really much of a fan of most of the Celsius Heat products, but Celsius tends to go more natural and healthy. That's what they were doing with their drink, whereas Red Bull put a whole bunch of sugar in their drinks because that's what they do, and they give you a nice sugary kind of dragon fruit. But the truth is, I still didn't know what dragon fruit tasted like. So in that video right there on the Red Bull dragon fruit, I actually purchased a dragon fruit to see what dragon fruit actually tasted like, so I could give you guys an honest review. How can I tell you if the product actually tastes like the actual food or not if I don't know what the food tastes like? Unfortunately, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen that and you were gonna go watch it, I don't really think it tasted like very much at all. It wasn't overly sweet. It's supposed to, from reading online, taste similar to a sweet pear or kiwi flavor, but I definitely didn't get either of those flavors out of it. If anything, it didn't taste like much of anything. And in my comments, people are like, well, you got the wrong one. There's the red one, there's the yellow one, there's 3 different kinds. And I'm like, well, I don't care if I got the wrong one. All I know is that this red one, that's the most common one, I think, didn't really taste like anything. So my experience with dragon fruit is limited. I've reviewed all the energy drinks that I could find that have dragon fruit in them. I've tried an actual dragon fruit just so I can try and get you guys accurate reviews. And that is my history of dragon fruit for you guys. Let's taste it out. Just gonna grab it from my CaffeineMan fridge. If you guys haven't heard yet, I actually started a website, CaffeineMan1.com. On that website, you can learn a little bit more about me, and you can find all of my affiliate links to help you guys save money on any of the energy drinks that you're looking for. I also have my videos on there. If you subscribe to the website, you'll actually be signed up for my weekly newsletter. You're not going to get bombarded with tons of CaffeineMan emails. You're just going to get one a week, and that newsletter goes over what you might have missed the week before and a sneak preview of what's coming up the following week. Keeps you in the know on CaffeineMan topics, so check out CaffeineMan1.com for everything that I have to offer to you guys. And here's the can. Here's Spyro. GFuel has a great art department, does great things with their cans, and it's a lot easier to do great artwork when you actually are able to get the artwork from Sony, from PlayStation, from the collab. Put such amazing graphics on here, not to mention the amazing colors. You know, they got the purples, the oranges, a little bit of yellow in there. They made the box purple and yellow, or kind of a dark yellow. I think they should have gone a little more orange with the box myself. Yeah, because the Spyro color is a little more purple and orange. Some people will argue that it's more yellow. Some people might say it's more of a goldish color. I just say, let's taste it out. Clear color. And this can does have 140 milligrams of caffeine in it. Very exciting stuff. I've said it in most of my recent GFuel videos. They've recently switched over to their new cans being 140 milligrams. We're curious, I'm curious, everyone's curious if they're gonna be doing all the new drinks at 140, and most importantly, are they gonna be doing their old ones reformulated into 140? Because that would be huge if they did that. Oh, let's taste it out. Just gonna try it from the can a little bit. You can sometimes get a different feel from the can, and most people drink it from a can anyway. For your carbonation, you're getting a medium to high amount of carbonation out of it. For your sweetness, I'm gonna say you're getting a medium to high, closing in on high, but it's not as sweet as I was expecting it to be. GFuel does have a tendency to make their fruity flavors a little bit more sweet, which I'm a huge fan of. Love myself a sweet fruit. And I think they might have been able to go a touch sweeter with it. For your flavor profile, getting into the flavor, kind of playing off the sweetness, I would say you're also getting a medium to a high flavor profile. Not really closing in on high though. I'm not really getting a punch of flavor from it, which GFuel usually does. I got a lot of great things to say about GFuel. A lot of their flavors really do punch you with flavor, and I'm not really getting that out of here, and I'm not sure if it's because I was expecting more sweetness, or just because, you know, like I said, when I tried dragon fruit, the actual dragon fruit didn't taste like much, and I'm not getting a bunch of flavor out of here. I'm guessing I got a lot more flavor out of the Red Bull one, maybe because they put more sweetness into it, and even the Celsius Heat strawberry dragon fruit, I think had a little bit more flavor. I'm not overly liking this that much, and I'm gonna go in for one more sip because there is one thing I was gonna mention, but I'd like to confirm it. I'm not sure how much sweeter they could have gone because I think they're having a problem covering up that sucralose flavor a little bit. There's been a couple of flavors that they've done where the flavor hasn't been as strong, and you can kind of pick up on that sucralose flavor. And it's one of those things that plenty of energy drinks hide it really, 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 really well. So it makes for a great energy drink, because you don't want to be tasting that sort of a chemically artificial kind of flavor, and I am picking up on it a little bit in this drink. And when I say I pick up on it a little bit, I've had other people say, well, I can't taste it at all. So it's all a matter of your taste buds. But overall, I am definitely, I'm not a huge fan of it, and kind of a little upset that I ended up getting a whole 4-pack of it. I mean, at least I didn't buy a case of it, right? That's all of our pain right here, is when we buy something not knowing if it's going to be good or not, and we get a whole case of it and then have to get rid of a whole case. So that being said, I guess the only way to really explain how I feel about it is to take a look at the CaffeineMan rating chart. I will show you the dragon fruits that are up there, not a lot of dragon fruits, and then I'll put the GFuel chart up there just so you can see all the GFuels, because who doesn't want to see every single GFuel that I rated, right? Oh yeah, so for the dragon fruit, not a lot of choices for dragon fruit, not a lot out there, and maybe it's because it's very niche, it's very exclusive. I never had a dragon fruit in my entire life until I started my channel and decided to buy one. Only 2 energy drinks that I know of that have dragon fruit, and maybe there's a reason for it. Maybe it's not very popular. And I am going to put this at a You know, there's been plenty of skeptics of the CaffeineMan channel saying that CaffeineMan rates everything like super high, everything gets great scores and stuff, but I don't really think that that's true. Maybe I am slightly generous to some of the drinks, but it's just because I love energy drinks so much. But I have tons of energy drinks that have not gotten good scores. And you'll actually see that when I put up the GFuel chart, because I don't rate all the GFuels high either. I'm gonna give this one a 6.7. I really don't think I would be able to finish that can if someone tried to force it on me. I'm thinking that maybe I just don't like dragon fruit, and I try not to let my personal preference get in the way of my reviews, but I have nothing else to go on, so I'm just saying that I feel like that tastes like a 6.7. And when we look at all of the GFuel flavors, yes, a lot of them have ranked high. I do feel GFuel definitely has some misses, and this is right down towards the bottom of the misses. I believe there's only one or two that I think were a little worse than this. I can actually remember them, because you remember the bad things in life, right? Like in 1998. No, the Flavor Bomb and the Snow Cone, I thought both of those didn't have enough flavor in them, in that they were a little bit too strong in sucralose. And I think this one is falling into that category. It's hanging out with Ryan Reynolds, eating a snow cone, 6.7. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, be sure to check out my website, CaffeineMan1.com, for everything you need to know about me, all my videos there, all my affiliate links there, etc, 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 and definitely sign up for that newsletter. Keep you informed on anything you might have missed out on. Until next time, have yourselves a great day. Or night. But yeah, so for dragon fruit, like I said... Hello? Ghosts.